Welcome back to Midday Live, and joining us now is Janine Washle, but you might know her better as the Flavor Queen. Thank you, Janine, for being here today,
yes,
as always.
Absolutely. Well, what I'm doing over here is I'm building us a hot brown, and a hot brown starts with, it's kind of built vertically.
Yeah.
So traditionally, it's Texas toast, and
Okay.
it's kind of square. But we like to, at the restaurant, at the Flavor Queen's Kitchen,
Yeah.
we build it on home-style white bread.
All right.
And as you can see, it's a little bit bigger, so you get a little bit more,
That's
a little
right.
bit more sandwich there.
I'm going to need a little bit more, too. So.
And then we take turkey breast that we roast. We
Okay.
slow roast this. And if you had our Thanksgiving turkey, then you know that this is very tender. You pile that
good stuff.
high. And then you come in with the sauce. Now, a few minutes ago, this sauce was a white sauce, and that's called a bechamel sauce.
Yeah.
I added the cheese while you were gone.
Okay.
American cheese in this case. You can do cheddar as well. And look how smooth and pretty the sauce is. And then I have to watch myself here because I like a little bit of hot brown with my cheddar sauce.
I understand.
I love the sauce. And it's smooth and creamy, and you just coat that like this.
Yeah, you can't even see the bread no more.
I know, it's swimming in there. And then you come in with a couple slices of tomato.
Okay.
And this is just a slicer tomato, but in the summertime, a beefsteak tomato would be great. You can serve this as a lunch. It certainly makes a fine brunch dish. And quite frankly, it's in my weekly rotation because
Yep.
you see how easy it is. Then you can pop it in the broiler
Okay.
and just get everything bubbly and get that bacon all crisp and bubbly.
Everything on top, ready to go.
But quite frankly, it's done now.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. My
Especially in the
goodness.
summertime, when it's a fresh garden tomato, I like that contrast between that warm sauce
Yep.
and that beautiful fresh tomato. Here's a knife. And we've got us a spoon here, and then you just cut into it and
All
just
right.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
So if you have a group, let's say you've got people over, you're going to do a derby watch or a derby
Yeah.
party, take a cookie sheet, lay out all your bread on that, and then pop that in the oven, get a little bit of toastiness on it, and then come through, layer all your meat on there,
Okay.
and warm that up, and then you can go ahead with your sauce and layer it all, and your guests can just serve themselves as if it was a buffet and you're not having to build 12
that'd
or
be
15
nice.
of these
Yeah,
sandwiches.
especially if you want to go back for seconds. And it's just
Exactly,
like, okay.
exactly.
So tell us, if they're just now tuning in, tell us the story of the hot brown once again.
Yes, so there were a bunch of party goers at the Brown Hotel in Louisville, Kentucky, and they asked the chef to make them something special. And it was late at night, and the chef's looking around. He's like, I got some toast left over, I got some leftover bacon, I've got a tomato, I've got a little bit of turkey, daggone it. Let's see, I'm gonna make a sandwich. And so he built this sandwich, threw together a quick cheese sauce, because this is one of the 5 mother sauces, just to get my culinary nerd information out there. And he put that together. They loved it.
Yep.
The hotel management loved it, and they named it the Hot Brown after
Hot
the
Brown.
hotel. And it's nationally, probably internationally known now.
Especially with the Derby coming up here
Yes.
soon. I know a lot of people are going to be drinking mint and juleps, eating some hot browns, betting on horses. So it's a staple, that is for sure.
You got it.
So, and being from Kentucky my whole life, I've never actually had a hot brown. So I am
my
excited
goodness.
to actually dive into this.
Cannot wait for you to taste it. You'd think it was heavy, but it's really a very light bite.
Yeah, definitely. So what all is in the sauce itself?
Okay, this sauce is so easy. It is, it's butter.
Okay.
And you melt the butter, and then you stir in flour. So it's about 4 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of flour, and this recipe will be up on the Flavor Queen's site, so you don't have to memorize it. And then you come in with 3 cups of milk, whisk, 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 and then come in with about 3 cups of either cheddar or American cheese.
Okay.
And it melts down. You get this sauce in less than 10 minutes.
Wow, that's amazing. And you said you don't really even need you said it's a fork and knife type dish, but you say this is just so tender, you only need the fork.
Yeah, you got that. Yes, that's exactly right. It's that tender. It's so delicious. We sell a ton of them at the restaurant, and I encourage everyone to go out and get that recipe because it's so easy, because it comes together. My goodness, it came together in less than 15 minutes here.
Yeah, exactly.
It is a great weeknight meal.
Yeah, definitely. We cannot wait to try this. Raquel's going to give us a little bit of a forecast. We're going to have one more interview with Gypsy Boone Marketplace, so be sure to stay tuned for those. And be sure to visit Flavor Queen's Kitchen in Clarkston, Kentucky. You can give them a call at 270-242-9904, or you can visit them on Facebook and Instagram at Flavor Queen's Kitchen. And if you would like to be featured on Midday Live as a cooking guest, be sure to send us an email at wbko-guests@gray.tv and stick around until the end of the show for the Hot Brown Taste Test. We'll be right back.